Hi, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to fix almost every single WordPress error or problem that you're having inside of Plesk. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check out the website that's given us some issues. And that's my website, rootpaldemo.com. So I'm going to go to it real quick. Oops. I'm going to click open in the web. And I noticed that some of my plugins weren't working correctly. I noticed that the website was given some 500 errors. Basically, I'm having some issues with my website. And let's say your website, your WordPress website, has a critical error, or it has plugins that aren't working correctly, or you're updating something and it doesn't work. Whatever error or you think your error you're getting, Plesk actually reports it into its logs. And so what this is if you go to your domains, if you go to under your domain where your WordPress install is, and you go to logs, this right here is going to be the most important thing to diagnosing any type of error inside your web hosting control panel. So if we click logs, I actually filtered it out before the video, but right here, you're going to see all the logs. So what this is it's a log of everything that ever happens on your WordPress website. So what I want to check for any type of errors that I'm getting, and I want to correct them. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to filter out just the errors. I don't care about the access, the SSL access, whatever. So I'm going to filter out these right here, and boom, there you can see these are the last few errors I've gotten on my WordPress website. So you can see today was the last day I got this error. It's this mod security warning, Apache error. So it probably returned some 500 error, and it's saying that something about the mod security rule is giving issues on line 15 or whatever, right? Basically, this is just a false positive that mod security thinks my website's being attacked, but it's not. And Rootpal has actually disabled mod security on all of its servers, just because we've had a lot of issues with people receiving specific errors or not knowing how to turn it off, the web application firewall. If you have your own server and you use mod security, that's great. You can rule out these false positives and make it better, but that's great. This was breaking my website, gave me my website a 500 error, and I need to fix it. So the logs immediately told me what was wrong. So I'm going to go to web application firewall and turn it off. Hit apply, and there we go. So let's say a plugin's acting up, or your website returns an error, WordPress website returns an error, critical website, not loading, you'll see that critical error. You can actually go to the logs and it'll pop up here. It'll tell you which plugin is giving the issues. It'll tell you if it's the theme, it'll tell you the line. It tells you everything, and it's pretty powerful. And here's a great thing you could do. All of this gets a little convoluted, right? So what you can do is you can click Start Real-Time Updates and clear the log and go to your website, reload the page, and you can actually get a view of the logs happening in real time. And this is really powerful to diagnose specific issues of the page or a plugin or something, because now you can actually test it live and watch the logs. And so if I'm like in the WP admin, and my WP admin is giving me issues, it's giving me an error, or it's not updating a plugin, or whatever is happening, I can real time watch what's going on and see what's giving that error. And so that's pretty much it. That's how powerful it is to watch the real-time updates of the logs, see what's causing the issue, and then fix it. And sometimes you won't be able to fix it because they're high-level developer issues. And if you're using a lot of plugins, you know, these developers that develop the plugins, you know, they could be not up to date with the newest WordPress software or whatever. So, you know, it's some of the fixes you won't be able to make, but you'll know that, hey, this plugin is causing issues on my website. I can disable it, and then so my website, you know, is fixed and is not broken. So this logs tool inside of Plesk can basically tell you what's wrong with your website and tell you how to fix it, and tell you what to do, kind of, you know, on what line to fix it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And you know, if you have any questions or need help, Rootpal has great, you know, this is the first place we check, and this is just an error that comes up after too long of you know, the real-time update. So we just hit refresh and it's good to go. But Rootpal uses the logs tool inside of Plesk first for checking any type of error inside your WordPress website, because it tells you where it's at. So one other thing I want to show you, and you know, I suggest using the logs, but sometimes the logs won't have everything. So you can actually go to WordPress inside of WordPress Toolkit, which is a Plesk thing. Open up this right here, and there's this thing called debugging. So if you installed WordPress using WordPress Toolkit, which I hope you did, I hope you didn't install it using Softaculous, because Softaculous is not even close to as good as WordPress Toolkit. You can click right here and you can enable debugging, which will report any errors. And right here, you can edit the config, and it'll actually tell you where you could save. Look right here, save all errors to the debug.log inside the W content directory. And then you'd click OK right here. And there you go. Any type of WordPress errors would go into the W-content folder, and it would report any WordPress errors. So this is just another debugging tool you can use to log any type of errors with your plugins, see which one's breaking your website, disable that plugin, update that plugin, whatever you have to do. But it's something you can use as a tool to help you diagnose those tedious WordPress issues that you deal with on the daily. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or need help, contact Rootpal support and we can help you figure out those WordPress errors. Thanks.